What's up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to this POV review by Autobahn. My name is Max, and today we have this incredible Bentley flying Spur. This is a 2016 V8 S model, which means it is a facelift and it is glorious. So today I'm going to show you around it. It is 9:15 in the evening, so the sun is about to set, and we're hitting the Autobahn, of course, where it should be nice and empty to have some fun with this 306 km/h Bentley. So let's have a little look-see, because you got new headlights and new bumper design for the facelift. Beautiful Bentley badge here, and this gorgeous dark gray paint, which just matches beautifully with the cognac interior. It is just a dream spec. It also has these specific V8S wheels, and behind that we have 400mm steel discs, which braking performance is not the best. It's a very heavy car, it's like 2400 kilos. Braking performance could be better, but brake pedal feel is actually really good. Very heavy, and yeah, I like that. With red brake calipers as well. Beautiful B there. Air suspension, of course, the flying B on the side here. Lovely chrome trim, and these are 21-inch wheels, by the way. I think that those are optional. Very cool wheel. Of course, you've got a lovely rear seat, as you can see, with adjustability, so you can actually hang out here and relax. So you can adjust the rear seat. We've got these name speakers, name for Bentley, which is, or Nime, I'm not sure how you pronounce that, but very good sound system, of course. Beautiful leather everywhere, and then down here carpeting in the same cognac color with these beautiful deep carpets down there. Lovely chrome or aluminium trim, V8S badge there. Just so lovely. And then your climate stuff is right there, and you can actually eject that when the ignition is on. So you have a seat, rear blind, vehicle data, front control. Well, you can also look at the speed. Look at that, that is cool. I'm going to leave that on because Martijn is going to sit here when I do the review, so left him a little surprise, didn't I? 90 liters of fuel goes in this Bentley. And can we open it from there? No, we can't, because I just spotted a cool detail. Gorgeous switchgear. You have these, well, firstly, very large boot. I mean, it's a very large car. It's like 5 meters 30, if I'm not mistaken. So very large. And then you have these name woofers, I'm assuming, one on each side, which is very cool. Absolutely massive trunk. Boot close, that goes quickly. And then have a little look at the engine, because this is, of course, it's like the poor man's Bentley, right? The V8S. It's really not, because the engine suits this car really well. It was introduced, the second generation, which this is, of flying Spur, with the W12 and the V8 for the first time. The first generation, when it was called the Continental Flying Spur, only had the W12 and the W12 Speed with 560 and 610 horsepower. And then when the new generation came along, which this is, in 2014, it got the V8 with 507 horsepower, or the W12 with 625. With the facelift of this model in 2016 came this new 4-liter V8 S version with 528 horsepower, 680 newton-meters of torque, and the W12S with 635 horsepower and 820 newton-meters of torque. So, I mean, yes, very nice W12, but I think for your daily use the V8S is just as good. It really is. The W12 is an absolute monster, but this kind of does the job basically just as well. This car also has a mid-pipe exhaust modification, which it might be the only flying Spur ever that has that. So let's start it up. And I'll let you guys hear this gorgeous sound. Listen to that. That is a proper V8 sound. That is like reminiscent of the oldest race Bentleys, right? It sounds very deep and a little bit of a powerboat sound. Super cool. And I mean, look at this. This interior is so beautiful. Cognac leather everywhere. Piano black gloss wood trim, also very nice. The infotainment apparently was already outdated when the car came out. No one cares about that. Let's just turn it off. Everything else is just mwah, beautiful. Leather, aluminium, beautifully machined. Gear lever here with the B that you have to press to switch gears, to change gears. Super cool. Lovely starter button here. Double armrest. Beautiful steering wheel as well with this aluminium trim. And then the most awesome analog dials. That is how you make an analog dial. That looks so freaking gorgeous. I love that. It is clear to read and it just oozes out Bentley. It's gorgeous. Absolutely love this car. I love the solidity of it. I love everything. Feels so heavy. It feels like you're closing like a vault door. It just, everything feels heavy and well built, and I really like that. As I said, brake pedal is nice and firm. Steering is nicely weighted as well. And then behind that, the most useless shift pedals ever fitted to a car. Don't use them. You don't need them. Just leave the car in drive or in S. And let the ZF 8-speed sort it out. But yeah, it is an exceptional place to sit, this, with this diamond stitch leather. Look at these seats, so beautiful. Little sunroof. This is all covered in leather as well. In here, the inside of the door pockets, everything is leather. Everything. The side of the seat, even the lower part here, the rails are covered in leather. Ooh, that's a bit un-Bentley-ish. But yeah, incredible. All right, so let's go for a drive. We've got beautiful color matched seat belts as well. And we do have an issue with the tire pressure. So if you go to speed and then maximum, it says that you need 4.1 bar. We're just not going to do that. That is way too much. We're at 3. We're at 3 and 3.3 at the front, which is just, that is more than enough. So don't worry if we get a notification later on. Oh. So what is it like to drive this big Bentley boat? On the B road? Well, don't expect too much from it. That is basically my takeaway. The gearbox, even though it's a ZF 8-speed, it is like a very early version. It's very laggy. It does not respond to your like foot input as well as you might think. The pedals, they work fine. Kind of a sick delay there, but as I said, don't use them. It doesn't make sense in this car. I really don't think so. So just leave it in drive or sport and just let the car figure it out. It will figure out what you want, and then just sit back and relax. It's all about the waftability in this car. You want the car to just waft along. It's nice and quiet, even though you have those 21-inch wheels. Sometimes when you have like a pothole or something like that, it will go through the cabin, but don't forget that this is a car that's based on a car from 2004, so the first Continental. That's the platform this car was built on. The successor to this car, the new Flying Spur, is based on the new Panamera. They developed that platform together with Porsche, and it is just a completely different thing, a different world. This is more, it's a bit old world, this. It's old VW, old Bentley, old Audi, and it works. It really does. So second gear. Oh, I mean, I do see some clouds, but it sounds like thunder in here. Wow, very cheesy. Love that. So let's do a standing start. It's supposed to do 4.9 seconds to 100, which I think you should be able to do. Let's hit the Autobahn. As I said, it is, yeah, it's 9:30 in the evening, so it should be nice and empty out here. Let's put the car back in automatic mode. And enjoy this car, because this is what this car is about. This car is about traveling in style, with speed, with 4 very sophisticated adults that know what life is about, right? This thing is so... Oh, that's the tire pressure. Wow, it's a lot of beeps. This thing is so nice to drive here, because it just filters out everything from the outside so well, and it just goes very quickly without you really noticing it. Everything in this car happens sort of with a delay, so nothing happens suddenly. You're never startled or jolted by the car. The car always knows that you want everything to happen in a relaxed pace, and it wants that you are at ease. That's what it wants. Oh, how cool is that? If you're in that car, you're being overtaken by a Bentley going 310. I think this is also a limiter. Won't go any faster than this. That is lovely. Man. So 100 to 200 also measured that, of course, and we did a 10:43, which is not bad. It's also not very quick for 528 horsepower, but don't forget, it's 2.4 tons. If you look at our list, you can see that there's another Bentley very close to that, which is the Bentayga V8, which apparently weighs less than this. So it really is like old school, old world Bentley. It's very heavy, and you feel that, but also in a good way. It feels expensive because it's so heavy as well, because they don't care about weight. They want thick leather, they want chrome everywhere. Oh, that's nice. I have to say, like turning and stuff, it's not even that bad. It kind of handles its weight with a little bit more ease than I was expecting. A little bit of a tire squeal, of course, there, yeah, but that's to be expected. But it's not bad, honestly. Amazing car. Pepijn, thank you so much for letting us have a go. You have amazing taste in cars, and we basically love every car you buy, so good job on this again. To you guys, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed this little evening run in a fancy Bentley. You can subscribe by clicking the big button in the middle. If you want to watch another video, click on the right, and we have a full playlist of reviews here on the left for you to watch. So enjoy that, and I'll see you at the next one. Bye.